Well, it's great to have my good friend back here. Welcome back to the White House. It's his second visit, and we've always, interesting as we said today in our short remarks, France and the United States have always stood together. And I can say that President Macron and I have stood together since we've worked together in the G7 meetings, the G20, and France is an incredibly valued ally. And I know it sounds like hyperbole, but from the Revolutionary War to the World Wars to today, we've been locked at the hip in all what we've been doing. And our efforts are continuing at NATO, the G7, the G20, and there's a lot going on. As I constantly am probably boring Emmanuel with, we are at a real inflection point. Things are changing rapidly, really rapidly. And it's really important we stay in close communication. It doesn't mean that every single solitary thing we agree on, but it does mean we agree on almost everything. We're working together to strengthen the security and prosperity across the Atlantic in each of our countries, but also Europe as a whole. Emmanuel is not just the leader of France, he's one of the leaders of Europe. He's been very outspoken and very commanding in Europe. And this morning we're going to discuss our cooperation on all the issues from high-tech commerce to defense to cyber to space to a whole range of issues that are on both of our agendas. Mr. President, I look forward to our conversation today. I know you've had some good conversations already with some of our senior administration officials, and look forward to the day. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President, dear Joe. Let me first say that I'm extremely happy and honored to be here for the first state visit of your administration, and this is, for me, the best evidence of this indeed very long-term friendship and partnership. And this is exactly the basis of our relation. We will discuss about a lot of topics, but obviously we are together in challenging times globally, and with the war in Ukraine launched by Russia, and so obviously it will be the first topic of discussion for both of us. And since the very beginning of this war, we worked very hard together in order to help Ukraine to resist and to be resilient, and we will reinforce this action. But what we want to do as well, and I want really to pay tribute to a lot of statements you made, we want to build peace, and sustainable peace means full respect of sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine, but at the same time a new architecture to be sure that we have a sustainable peace on the long run, and we are very much committed on this issue. We will discuss about as well energy, economy, space, nuclear, and I spoke about this synchronization, and I think this is extremely important precisely to have close coordination between us on these different issues, because we want to fix the direct and indirect consequences of the war on our economies and our people. But at the same time, we want to prepare for future generations